Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I created this not polish acrylic nail design. So I've missed out all the prep because this video was super long and I do have little baby Poppy with me at the moment. This is a voiceover and not actually whilst I'm doing the nails. So I'm going to start off, and I have already pushed back the cuticles, done all my cuticle work and my prep work, and I'm just going in building a clear layer on all of the nails. This is just our platform so that we can work on top of this with ease and we haven't got to worry about our pinch and things, especially when we're doing design work, and also that we can just easily redesign the nails when my client comes back. So I'm going to take this rose gold holo multicut from the Glitter Fairy and I'm just going in a diagonal across the pinky nail. And this design is absolutely inspired 100% by the Nail Boss. I don't really need to tell you who that guy is because he is amazing at what he does. I'm sure you all know who he is or have seen his work, which is just flawless. And his trademark is not polish, basically doing design work with all acrylic. And yes, it is a little bit more difficult than if you were doing it with polish. It takes a little bit more skill. Okay, so moving on to the ring finger, I'm just going in with Amor from CJP and we're just going to do a cutout design, and I will be using a craft knife as well, and this is super important to have this clear base of acrylic down as well because you don't want to be putting that on your client's natural nails at all, because obviously that is not good, you will just butcher them. So always make sure you've got that clear base. And also you can do this all with your file, so if you don't feel comfortable using a craft knife or you don't have a craft knife, then you can absolutely do this with your file. I tend to use the craft knife and my file just to make sure them lines are super sharp. So you will see me going back and forth between nails so that whilst I'm leaving one to dry, I'll move on to the next one because these designs can take quite a while to do. So you just want to make sure that you're constantly moving and moving around so you're not waiting for one to dry and putting half an hour on your service. Also, when I'm going back to this pinky with my Amor, because this is a strength powder, I am absolutely making sure that I am building my apex and the strength and all that with that colour, because we're just going to file away, we're not going to cap, there's no need. So now back to the ring finger, I'm just going in with Snow White and doing a diagonal line across, and then I will take my craft knife again and just swap between my brush and that to make that line nice and crisp. Basically just cutting away all in the little corners that perhaps your file won't reach, and then just dragging it away. And this is sped up obviously, but if you're doing this on a client you do have to wait a minute just for that acrylic to go matte before you start cutting into it, otherwise you're just going to mess it all up. So whilst I wait for the white on that hand to dry, I will go back and I will come in and start on the middle finger, and this one is just another slant design, but we're just going to keep it with Amor and Snow White on this one. Making sure that you're keeping all your cuticle area nice and flush and trying to make the thickness of your nail not too bulky, which is really difficult to do when you're doing designs like this. You get a little bit carried away in the moment. I absolutely take my hat off to the Nail Boss, his work, how he does it so flawlessly. It's beyond me, because after I'd finished this set I could see so many flaws, but my client was super happy, and that is all that matters, especially because she is the one wearing them. So again, just trying to sharpen that line with the craft knife, and then I will go back to the ring finger and file the white, and then I will go in with the rose gold holo multicut and do another triangle in that area. You are doing these cutout designs and you're using glitter, make sure you do cap that glitter in clear before you start to file or cut away, otherwise you're just going to completely dull your glitter and file it all away. So make sure you encapsulate that in clear before you start cutting into it. And then once that's drying, I will go back onto the middle finger and apply my white, making sure that you're butting it right up and even going slightly over that line so that when there is no shadows and that when you file it away, it is a super crisp, sharp line, but you're not making the nail too thin. That is another really difficult thing to get when you're doing these nails, that you're doing the design and you're then going to have to file off that bulk you're creating to keep your lines crisp, as well as keep the shape of your nails. I found this really difficult to do, but we were really happy with the end result. Also, I want to apologise for the length of the video. It is quite a long one today. I do like to keep my nail videos under 10 minutes because I don't want to bore you. But we all know that nails don't take 10 minutes to do they? So I apologise for the longer video. So I'm going back in with the white on the tip of the ring finger, and then I will move back and go to the index finger. And on this finger, she wanted a triangle in the centre going up with the gold glitter, and then again capping that in clear so that when we file into that, we are making it crisp but not taking away our glitter. And then I will go up one edge with Amor and up another edge with Snow White. So on the thumb, we've just done a French, but with a pointy nail bed, and then we're just going to put our white as if we were doing reverse method. So once we were all set and we were happy, I'm going back, moving to the hand that I'd previously done and taking my e-file, and I'm using my safety bit. This one is from Todak USA. It's a really great ceramic bit. I've used it for a long time and it still does the job. It's also been soaked in barbicide for nearly all of its life, but it is still amazing. And then we're just going to see the magic happen as we file away and reveal all those super sharp lines that we have worked super hard to create with the file. Making sure you're keeping, you know, the uniform filing and shape. You still want that nice shape, you still want that nice apex, you still don't want thick nails. Really take this into account, but don't stress if you can't do designs like this. My good friend said that before you decorate the house, learn to build it. So that is my motto for all of you that struggle or think that you can't do it or you're not good enough. Just worry about the basics first before you try and go for all crazy designs. I still struggle. As I said, I see so many flaws in this set of nails. It plays on my mind. I always feel like I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, or you know, it's not for me, I don't want to do it anymore. But I wouldn't know how to do anything else, and the passion that I have for nails keeps me going. So don't ever quit. And I don't even know where that whole big rant came from. We were one minute we're filing the nails, the next minute we're having a whole deep, meaningful conversation about passion. Once we've filed, shaped and buffed all the nails and we're happy and we've removed all the dust, I'm going in with the magic top coat, and that is just going to bring this design to life and just pop that glitter. And obviously I will get my client to put her hand in the lamp, and we will cure that for 60 seconds, and we will allow that top coat to cool down before we apply our oil. And then you want to go in with Yummy Cuticle Oil to finish the service and replenish all them nutrients back that you've dehydrated out. And then that is the finished video for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you would. I love you all. Bye.